So Destiny started having some unilateral discharge from her nose. At first it was just kind of noticeable as like a little drip. And then over time, it really started smelling too. So we did call out Dr. Cierra. We x-rayed her head to look at the teeth. Then I sent the x-rays to a friend of mine that is a radiologist at Colorado State University. He recommended that it would be best to do a CT.
Hi, Tucker.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Bailey. I'm the therapist that's going to be doing our session today. Have you ever been to therapy before?
Nah, I don't really like therapy. I don't really like telling people about like my feelings and stuff.
Okay, yeah, it's really vulnerable and it can feel really exposing, even with people you do know really well, right? And I recognize that we don't know each other, and I can understand how that would feel nerve-wracking. So what I'd love for us to do together, just to help you feel a little bit more calm and grounded and regulated, is let's take a nice big deep breath together, okay?
All right.
All right, so what I want you to do is put one hand here on your chest, there you go, and one hand on your stomach. And then we're gonna breathe in and hold our breath with our lungs full of air. And then when I say exhale, we're gonna let it all out. All right, so inhale, hold, exhale. All right, there we go. How does that feel after just taking a couple nice big deep breaths?
Feeling pretty relaxed.
Good. Yes, a little more calm. Awesome. I want to share with you one of my favorite quotes about being out in nature, which is that when we're in nature, we're always in community. So as you look out here and you can see the horses and you can see all of this green grass. I can hear a little bird chirping right now. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Yep. And so if you feel nervous throughout our session, I want you to feel comfortable to tell me, and I also want you to keep in mind that in addition to me and the horses, there's this whole natural community that's here to support you, and we all want to be in contact and have connection and relationship with you, okay?
All right.
All right, Tucker, so let's go find some Clydesdales, all right? We're gonna head down to the pasture. All right, follow me.
Sounds good.
So what's going on with Destiny?
Cierra came out today. Her and Benny did an x-ray of her head and sinuses and stuff. We didn't really find what we thought we would find, which we were thinking is like a cracked tooth or something with a tooth that's causing some sort of infection. So I think in order to see more, we need to do a CT scan. I think CSU is the best bet. That's the only place where they can do like standing sedation CT.
Got it. So it sounds like we have to take her to CSU.
Yes, I know it's far and I know we don't have time, but it's the best case scenario.
Ben would have to drive her, and we have a foal due. So if Ben goes, it's gonna be born.
Absolutely. And if he stays, we won't have a baby, so.
So I guess if we want a baby, he's gotta take her down. I mean, what's so difficult about this is that she's one of the guests' favorite. She does everything out here. We love her so much, and we can't not do it, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, we have to do what we have to do. I mean, she's obviously, she's our pride and joy. We're gonna miss you.
You're gonna get in the trailer, you're gonna go sunny Colorado.
You don't wanna go, huh? I love you.
So the surgeon from CSU just called me and they did the CT on Destiny. And it seems like it is a really bad sinus infection that kind of deteriorated the bone inside the sinus cavity. The tooth seems okay. There may be some secondary changes on the tooth, but not necessarily the primary cause of the sinus infection. But to really understand the full situation, it is recommended that they would open up the sinus from the outside. So basically like open up her skull and look into the sinus, and also make a judgment on the tooth roots from above because they are sticking up in that sinus cavity.
Like practically opening up her face.
Yeah, they would cut a little window into the nose, kind of on top of the sinus, and then make a flap that opens, look inside, do anything that needs to be done surgically in there, and then close it back up.
And they have to do it like right now.
Yeah, she's under anesthesia right now, so I would just call them and say, let's go ahead, and then they would just take her over right away.
Yeah, kind of sounds like it's what they have to do, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
Sounds good.
Clydesdale Outpost family.
Having a baby is really crazy. There's nothing better in the world than when your little baby smiles at you. I could cry about it.
It's just like probably the most rewarding thing to come home every day and see his little smiling face and see all the cool little changes that he goes through every single day.
He looks just like Brandon.
You feel pretty anxious being at school with that individual that just is really disrespectful. Yeah.
I got my sweatshirt.
He's got your sweatshirt. He's tugging on you. Do you like what he's doing right now? Do you want your sweatshirt back?
I want my sweatshirt back.
Hey, let go. Let go, Bubba. There you go. Just like we have to do with people sometimes, we need to set boundaries with horses. Horses are so different than people, right? Because they don't have these ulterior motives, right? Where maybe that kid bullying you at school, we don't know what's going on with him. What you can do is take your hand, and we're almost going to pretend like this is the nose of another horse, and you can just guide his nose away like that. Yep.
Boom.
There you go. Perfect. And I'm guessing it feels different and maybe more comfortable for you to set a boundary with Penny here than it does with the bully at school. Yeah.
They know I'm gonna get mad and like try to fight them, so like
Okay.
I it's hard for me to ignore because like
Sure.
I have anger issues and they know
Makes you
it.
angry. In that moment where you're feeling like, you know, your anger is bubbling up and bubbling up and bubbling up. Imagine that it's like a tea kettle, right? And you know, when you're like boiling water and you're waiting for the whistle to blow, we want to try to avoid that. So having a plan of what you can do will be helpful.
Benny, how's Destiny doing? Did she make it down safely to CSU?
Yeah, they actually already did the CT scan and then did a surgery today. I do actually have a photo of it. It looks pretty cool. Well, the bone is still attached to the skin and it just kind of folds open this way. And then they close it back up, suture the skin, and the bone naturally grows back in.
Oh, wow. It's crazy.
Yeah.
We thought everything was going well and the surgery went great. And then unfortunately that night we found out that Destiny actually hit her head in her stall and she fractured the bones in her nose around the surgical site. So now we were kind of starting back at square one with what to do with her. Destiny is one of our most beloved Clydesdale horses, and we absolutely have to do everything we can to save her. People from all over the world follow her and love her. She's one of the most rare Clydesdale horses because of her blonde mane and also her feather, so we knew that this was something that we had to do.
Hi, Bailey.
Hi, Tucker. How's it going?
Good. School was pretty good today. I just ignored it and they finally stopped.
I'm really proud of you for regulating yourself. That takes a lot of courage to try something new in a situation that you've been in a lot of times before that is really stressful. Yeah, what I want to show you is that a horse's heart is right about here. So what I want to invite you to do is just come in, and we call this a heart-to-heart moment, and just line up your heart with Boldy's here. And from that regulated place, you're showing him that you're safe to be in connection and contact and relationship with, and he's showing you the same. And we all deserve that as beings.
Thank you, Bailey.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you, Tucker.
Camper? Oh shit. Gosh, I knew that would happen.
When I picked up the phone, Camber was like, "You need to go outside and open the sack." Freedom was laying in there, closed in the sack, and no movement, no breathing, no life whatsoever. That was terrifying. I really thought we missed it. So I was doing the CPR, breathing in her nostril, looking with one eye to the side if her chest was actually inflating. Then I noticed when I put my heart back on her chest that her heart was actually beating. I paused there for a moment to kind of look if it was actually real. I'm not just imagining something. Then she was breathing on her own. She was starting to lift her head. And then she got up really fast. She actually found the udder. She was drinking. Everything was super good. So I was very hopeful. I'm glad we got there when we did. There was not a minute to spare.
Thank God Camper called you.
Yeah, glad too.
That could have been really bad.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen that before.
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow.
So luckily, everything looks good for now. And I also think that we can get Destiny home here soon.
Really?
Yeah, I think she's doing pretty good.
No way.
Yeah, they just want to leave her off the medication for a few days and then see how it goes.
That's helpful. Seems like things are looking up.
Hi, Desi. Desi, did you make it all the way home?
Hope isn't found in one big moment. It's built through small acts of courage, compassion, and refusing to give up when everything tells you to. We thought this story was about saving Destiny, but somewhere along the way she reminded us that healing isn't just for horses. Sometimes the ones we're fighting so hard to save end up saving us.